Okay, just give me a second, folks, and we'll get started. Alright, good afternoon, everybody. This is another live severe weather update. There's nothing going on right now, but things are going to change on our severe weather. Potentially, this is going to be an outbreak of severe weather, so especially in Oklahoma. So I'm just doing we're going to do these updates often today. If we see anything different, just to keep you informed. But I pop on just for right now and show you the Storm Protection Center has have put a discussion and saying 80% of entering a tornado watch pretty soon for the greater threat in Oklahoma City between 5 and 7 p.m. this evening. But I don't know if this is going to be PDS or just a regular tornado watch. That's not my call or anything like that. I'm just going to let you know that's a watch. A watch could be coming out eventually. But like I said, let me show you a couple models. If you just joined us today and you just seen the Storm Protection Center on Twitter, Facebook, and whatever you get your information at, this is what the Storm Protection Center has issued today. They issued a moderate risk of severe weather today, and that includes, let's see, go back here. It includes Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Norman, Oklahoma. I mean, yeah, this is very rare. We don't see moderate risk gets issued a lot, but especially October can get very bad. And the tornado risk is about a 15% hatched area. That's where you can see tornadoes in 25 miles a point. That's where you can see some strong, to maybe even a EF1, EF2, maybe even a EF3 size tornado, and that's not going to be good if that happens. And damaging winds up to 45 miles an hour. I mean, not 45, but 45 hatched area. That's where you can see winds up to 80 or maybe even 90 at times. So that's a hatched area. Significant gust. Hail is going to be very bad too. We can see hail maybe up to golf balls or maybe even up to softballs at times. I mean, or tennis ball. That's still pretty big for hail. So like I said, this is going to be an active day and a dangerous day. If you don't listen to us, you could die from these events. So you got to have to pay attention. So right now, I'm just getting everything ready to go right now on this severe weather threat. So let me go to the HER, because that is always a good model to use because it would pick up a lot. It's 75% right now, so completed. So we'll look at it. 3, 4, and you can see supercells are forming about 5 o'clock. Excuse me. And you can see a guy there, a guy there, a guy there, one there, one there. Those are supercells. And those are the ones that can give you a lot of trouble for tornadoes. So definitely just be aware of any of these storms could rotate today. And you can see by 6 o'clock, that's the main show. We're starting to see very strong storm, but an isolated storm could happen at 4 o'clock. There's a possibility. It could rotate. But the main thing at 6 o'clock, 7, 8, and you're starting to see these supercells. Then they'll go to a line, and that's still showing me some damage and winds by 9. And here we are at 10, and that's still, we're starting to get these, still we have tornado warnings possible at 10 o'clock. So we could still be dealing with this at 10 p.m. tonight. So it's going to be a long, stormy even. Then we still got it at midnight, and through the morning hours it gets out of here. So we'll just have to see. So through midnight, we could see some strong storms, possibility of some strong tornadoes. Then Monday looks quiet here, but you know, then we'll have to watch stuff. So let's look at the significant tornado parameters, and you can see 4, 5, and you can see the colors are lighting up. In the orange, that is over a 3.6, so that's pretty strong. But look what happens as you get close to 8. Then you're starting to have 4.4, so that's still strong. But you know, we're starting to build up in Oklahoma, Arkansas, 4.8. So there could be some strong tornadoes with this area. So we're definitely going to have to watch that as it develops. Supercell composite, it always tells more stuff too. And you can see by 5 o'clock, we're starting to jump out some fuchsias. So that is some very strong activity there. Once you start getting those fuchsias and the oranges, that is some pretty strong activity. So definitely we got everything in there and the battery still to get it. And you can see it's still there by 10 and probably exited after midnight sometime. Now updraft heuristicity. This is if it showed you rotating storms, and we got some by 4 o'clock. You got one there in the yellow color, so we do have a few rotating storms by 4 p.m. So definitely we could be watching that be on the air with you at 4. And 5 o'clock is where I do think there could be a bunch of these streak, a line there, a line there. And you can see these lines of sails like that. I wish I could draw that. Those is what we have to watch. And 6 o'clock, there's even a stronger one by 6 o'clock. Don't look where it hits at. Just know there's going to be a bunch of strong activity that we have to watch about 6 p.m. tonight. And I'll shrink back here, and you can see by 7 there's another one developing. There's another one there. I mean, this is going to continue at 8 o'clock, 9, 10. Then we still got these individual QLC spin-up tornadoes through the night. And you still got some by Monday morning that's still showing up. So it's going to be active, I'll tell you that. So just be aware, have your plan in action, make sure where to go when there's a tornado warning. I mean, a basement's going to be the safest place to be in. Mobile homes are not going to be the place to be at today. So if you're in Oklahoma, and I know there's a lot of mobile homes, don't stay in those places. A mobile home is not going to protect you. I mean, they could, because these type of tornadoes are going to flip vehicles over. So it's not going to be a good place to stay at tonight. Go to a friend's house, truck stop, just somewhere where you could be safe at. Because these tornadoes, I mean, we worry about tornadoes here in Oklahoma, but we are concerned that these could be EF2, EF3, maybe even an EF4 if it gets stronger. So, I mean, this is going to be a nighttime event. So if you one of these people that go to bed early, you need to pay attention to your TV, have a weather radio in handy, your app. Stay tuned to us because we'll stay on the air long as we have a tornado threat. And I will roll out. We could see several violent tornadoes with this. So just be ready. That's why the tornado watch is going to be issued pretty soon. If this continues, we will continue to do update. Our next update will probably be close to 3 o'clock or, well, maybe 3:45 if we're not on. We will continue to keep you updated and break in if we have any more information to pass along.